finally made it. Are we really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey. Pardon me.
what the hell? Do you guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. You must think we're just damaged from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourselves.
No further! I'll grind you into You're mine!
They could be a bit
In here! I never miss!
none shall escape my judgment!
Resonate with the armor won't save Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Help this! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Yeah.
Hey. You don't say.
Well...
Well? How?
Oh, wow!
So then.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dokuin.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Is it just...
Last taste buds are still like a kid's.
Don't make fun of me!
He has a...
Yeah,
What?
sometimes.
Most when our at the top.
Is it...
It is. The flake.
You can always...
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I've talked to the soldiers.
I know Renan's
I only managed to get... Considering we had other matters to attend to for the...
But if they do...
Indeed.
meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there...
Yes. I just hate that we had...
Had I not
So, why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore.
So they're alive?
What?
Those people deceived. They made so many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. Why do the bastards should die? Every last one!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many people refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to... People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't, and I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me, but after a while, I came to realize that it's not.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong.
That's what these Renans are doing. How it...
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual.
You're right, Alfred. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's... But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already... I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just...
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with...
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust...
Fair enough.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really.
Right. It'll take time before...
Indeed. That is part of it. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence?
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the fate, but there is one. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans. Or it'll all...
So, what exactly is it that you're...
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up and...
But we have to at least try to change course.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of... But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all... well to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move?
I wasn't saying that you do.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganath Haros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shionne?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganeth Haros.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
No way! Alright.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
I think Hootle senses something.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help. Sorry.
Yes.
Alright.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way... People were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zeugles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Yeah.
What?
I'm afraid.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Good.
Right.
That
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision.
What?
What's that noise?
Alphen, this is bad!
Huh?
What's happening to...
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into...
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that...
It seems they've broken their silence. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into...
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from a...
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy?
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every Lord
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the...
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly... Just as... She then forces the two of you to help her
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she?
Are you saying I should be familiar?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone...
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balseph, too. Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was...
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before?
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember?
I'm certain of it.
But if it's not...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger...
Well, what are we gonna do then?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains and we have...
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything.
Sounds good to me.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
Huh?
That's... yeah. Law.
Yeah!
Oh?
Oh, all right! Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else... I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory, bit by... Where are these Foreland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough. Into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't... remember there being... any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Damn it!
Confiscated!
Try harder! No! Take this!
No further!
Lightning orb! First aid! Alright!
Here I come! It's ready! Isara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cycla!
Radiant Spear! I'm out of ammo!
No complaints here!
No more playing nice! Get out of here! Hey!
better at a distance.
The further away, the better. You and I both.
I'm ready! Here I do!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Everything all right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah.
With your flames and my technique?
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I'll take you all on! Swallow Blade! Swallow Blade!
Leave the chargers to me!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Swallow Blade! Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
No further!
Into the fray!
Swallow
Not
Blade!
on my watch! Do it!
Raging
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Let's refrain from losing. You've noticed...
Notice what?
I'm referring to
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about...
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lennigan.
And you're saying it's related to Shion?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed. And yet, there's also the matter of the power that...
You heard what she said. She didn't...
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in...
I thought you said all Renins had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen... And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this.
A delicious piece of toast!
No escape! Damn it! Swallow Blade! Swallow Blade!
Divine! Wait, was that the best wielding art? Now I've seen everything!
Precision, timing. All a perfect fit.
That's it? Nothing else to add?
Shion,
You take
can you take care of that?
No sooner said than done!
It's over!
Raging storm!
Swallow Blade!
Here I go! I'm all stuffed up!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Come forth! Holy glitter!
Leave the chargers to me!
This could be useful.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it.
Coming through!
Try harder!
Take this!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! All in order! Burn in hell!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for you, truly!
You got company!
Now you see what I can do!
Deny!
Radiant! In here!
I've been hit with something!
So even a masochist has his limits.
Now!
No, feeling so great.
Healing
I have no limits!
Magic is there!
This death shall not be forgotten.
Be careful not to overdo.
I'm sorry. I'll do better. That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
Come and face me!
No further!
It's over!
Radiant, here! Gutsy nail! Take it! Pounce this!
The flame and
Your wings won't save you from me!
I'm ready!
Got fire! Technique.
How are your weapons holding up? That's not to give me any ideas.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was included.
No, I mean you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Sion actually look closer. Raging Hate! Look here!
On the way.
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well done!
I'll smash you!
I'm all stuffed up!
I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well,
Tell me, Al.
I never saw...
You must...
Really?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic, and it's incredible, and also a little surreal to see those arts still...
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if...
Nah,
You're using those skills for a good...
I suppose...
Exactly!
True enough.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Holan's forces hold themselves up.
Get lost!
Not today! Come one, come all!
I can shatter any steel!
I'm ready!
Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
right?
Rhythm
Yes,
and
Alvin. Very fast. No more
I
playing
don't
nice.
feel so good.
I hope this medicine works.
Here it goes. Don't mind if I do. What would I do? Maybe show
I didn't want to
Kisara a
put you
little
out.
kindness,
Not
huh?
a friend, she is strong. She can handle herself.
You really done, Corinne. It's thanks to you I can use them.
Then I promise I'll always be here.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
It was a close thing.
We got some good... equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Shattering the pieces! I can carve through armor!
Elusive simian pet. I shall feel you where you
Do it!
stand.
In an instant!
Impact block!
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
How much do they have to steal from us to be...
What's that? Some kind of siphon that sends the...
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, It has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance. I would, as I believe the saying goes...
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes...
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like... Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined...
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the great... What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. The path continues.
Agreed.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell. Are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk. Talk to her about it.
You and me both.